Hi, everybody. Look, our special guest is Carol, Saltbox Stitcher.
Hello, Stitcher friends.
Hey, today is Sunday, May 3rd, and here we are together in the spirit of stitching friendship, which is the best spirit of friendship in all the land.
What's that song? Together again. Da, 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 da.
I'm not familiar with that, but it's darn good.
There you go.
Darn good. So,
and Carol's background is the perfect background for today, and you'll see why in a little bit, right?
Yep. So we're not going to ask Carol what she's been stitching on lately because she's going to do her own floss tube in the next few days so she can catch us.
Actually, I'm going to do it this afternoon. My husband's got me all set up in the other room, so.
Oh, okay, good.
I feel like an actress, you know.
You'll be on set later this afternoon.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Makeup and everything. You know, my hair and makeup person came over and got me all ready. So.
Mine called in sick.
Well, you have more social distancing than we do here in Florida.
Yeah.
We're going to be like this for the next 4 years, it seems like. So.
No, we are not.
My quilt shop opens tomorrow.
Really?
Oh, wow. Good for you.
They only are going to allow 4 to 6 people in at one time, but not that I need anything, but it's,
you got to go.
Yeah, it's
and
interesting.
see people. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Brenda, you have new background behind you, and Carol was commenting on one of the samplers there that she has not stitched yet. It's by her chair, right? To stitch
it's
up.
Right here. This one right there is the ES Spot Sampler, and it's by a Female Worth. It's out of print. It's hard to get. So, and this one, right there, is what the heck is that?
Jane Pattinson.
Oh, Jane Pattison. I know it's by Shakespeare's Peddler, Kitten Stitcher, and it's done in wool. And I love it. Love it.
Will you mention that if you do it on wool, you have to use a lower count?
Yes. I use 32. That would be the highest I would go.
Yeah,
and my friend Pat used 28. And they both look beautiful. In fact, Pat's framing on hers is incredible. It's absolutely incredible. And then the one...
I have it kitted, and I originally had it kitted with 40 until I heard you say that, and I was like, oh.
No, not even 36. I know I think someone tried it with 36, or maybe they did it, but that wool dragging through that linen just was that was a mess. So.
Does it shred the wool, or does it just get too bumpy?
I think it would be both. I think it would shred the wool, and I think that your stitches would be way too compact in there. So yeah. Teresa recommended 32, but 28's even better. Pat's is beautiful, and so on and so forth. So anyhow.
Yeah, I love it. It's beautiful.
It's a nice Christmas one to do around Christmas because the border looks like little holly berries almost. It's a dark green, and it's got some red berries in it. So anyhow.
Very nice.
I love your wall. Now I want to go stitch all those blackbirds.
Brenda, what have you been working on this week?
What have I been working on? 2 things. I have a finish. Can you believe it? I can't. I know this
Round of applause.
Yes, believe me. This little pin disc.
Love it. Love it.
So I finished it. Here's the top. And then here's the bottom. But I do not want to do a pin disc. I am going to have Joy, the fabulous Joy, I'm going to ask her if she would make it into a needle book. So put this on the front and this on the inside. So when you open it up, so it'll have felt and something, and make a little pin book. So
will it still be oval, or are you going to have her do whatever?
No, I think oval, because it comes with those forms in there, and it's kind of shaped like that. So just be a little
beautiful.
So
Guess what? Guess what? I'm doing that too.
Yeah, you need to get on.
I am on Monday morning going, no, maybe later today I'm going to go, shoom.
Yes. Shoot. And then I started the next one. Made a really small start on this one. Just a little bit. So I'll finish this one up and then send them both off to her. So.
Did you get all 3?
Yeah. Yeah, I got all, thanks to you. I had to get all 3.
You're welcome.
Yes.
Not
Here's
like you
the
haven't
third one.
enabled me a few times.
Yeah. Now this one, the back is all filled in. I'm not doing that. So if I do a needle book with this, it'll just be with that on the front and nothing on the back. So. And then I worked on Jane Baxter. I love this little girl.
Oh.
Her colors are sensational. So I added the flower pot, worked on
Very
that.
nice.
A little bit more on the border, not much. I don't know why, but
I started that last week and I had to email you.
yeah.
Because that one color I couldn't tell, and it's dove. That little line in there. It's very interesting.
It's her colors are. I like them, but at first I was hesitant. I had messaged Carol and I said, "Do you think that's right?" You know, she goes, "Yeah, if you look at the picture, it's light color." So here.
Well, and then when you add the leaves are like what, endive or something?
Yes, there's endive in there, and the tree that I just did is Garrison green. That tree down there.
Oh, that's pretty. So,
and then with the same, I think that's Ruby Slipper, the red. So,
I started it too, but my old purple paint isn't that. Mine's a little duller. Looks a little lighter.
Okay. It'll be fine. I mean,
yeah, I think so too.
Well, tell me the last time you saw a purple turkey with red spots.
I haven't.
Anyways,
ask
I love
Rosalie
the color.
Colby. Did you see that picture on Instagram where her mother sold the turkey?
I
real
know.
Turkey. Sorry.
That's cool. Very cool. Very cool. So how about you, Laura? What have you been working on?
You know what? Last Monday, I came home to a present in the mail that I wasn't expecting. My friend Kathy at Inspired Needles, she sent both of us these. Get it up. Wasn't that
nice? Fun?
Very, very nice of her. Very thoughtful.
I stitched on it Monday through Monday through Thursday last week.
Wow, you're almost done.
Yeah. I've got that over one nonsense, which I've decided I detest over one. But
suck it up, Buttercup. It'll be great when it's done.
I know. So I worked on that, and then
what fabric is it on?
We got 36 count Patriotic Brew by R&R.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's what it calls for too. And then I got in the mood for this.
Oh.
Yeah.
I have that kitten. Do you have a kitten, Carol?
Of course.
Yes.
Can I interject something just real quick?
You can take your time.
Yes.
So I unkitted some old things that were in my boxes, there was some Plum Street, there was even some Blackbird, things that's like, okay, this isn't on my immediate radar.
I know. It's amazing, isn't it?
Wow.
Now that's Weeks, Classic Colorworks, and Gentle Art. The most was Gentle Art.
And now you have more than the stores do right now. Because
I thought I'd end up with just a little pile, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is ridiculous.
It's amazing.
And all I was doing was looking for picnic baskets by Gentle Art.
Did you find it?
I found 5 of them. So anyway, that was just a little
beautiful.
Commercial.
That's beautiful, Laura. Beautiful.
Oh, very pretty.
I'm trying to finish that flower and its pot, because this pot is blue. Isn't that cool?
Oh, okay.
And
hold it up again.
Oh,
hold it up again.
The pot down there is blue.
Oh,
yeah. I love that.
And I have an announcement.
What?
Well, I'm doing it with a call for NPIs. because Tanya of the Scarlet House said this reproduction with the MPIs is like the closest she's come to perfection.
Wow.
Well, I don't know if she said that, but I'm paraphrasing. Anyway, oh, by the way, I like to do this with NPIs. Isn't that fun? Anyway, the announcement is this. I think both of you always say, I love NPIs the best. I love NPIs the best. And I was like, what? Who cares? I can't get that hepped up about NPIs. Well, guess what? I love NPIs now.
Very good. You're welcome to the club.
I know. Yeah. They are just really nice to stitch with. Especially I'm using 40 count pecan butter Lakeside. And it's like a dream. Really.
They don't shred and they don't knot as much as some other flosses. Show your stitch piece again.
Yes, ma'am. How much is NPI skein? Like $4.50 or $5?
Yeah, something around there.
I think they're around $5 now, but they're still very affordable. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, it's not just 6 ply, isn't it? 8 ply.
Yeah, it's an odd number, I think. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, maybe 7 or 8 ply.
Yeah.
So you get a little more.
Right. Right.
So that's
been beautiful, Laura. It's beautiful.
Thanks. I'm going to work on it today. And maybe all week. Who knows? I'm really hepped about it right now.
Whoa.
I mean, every
margin. She's margin.
I'm going to have a heart attack and a hernia.
Every time we go to the attic and we see it, I like have a hernia. I have 2 announcements. One, I talked to Gloria Moore from Milady's Needle about Jenny Grimmer. And she's, it is not released yet. I'm sorry. I jumped the gun, but it's going to be coming out either the end of the year or next market.
It's beautiful.
Yes.
And then for the Count the Cups red sampler, people were having a little bit of trouble finding it last week, but now it's on Artist Design's website, real easy to find. And Cindy from Plainfield started it.
Yeah, she has a nice little start. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, very nice.
Yeah. So, okay.
Have you started that one?
Count the Cups, not yet.
Oh,
not yet. No, not yet. Okay. I only got one thing of haul this week.
Haul.
Yes, I know.
Do tell.
I'm trying to keep, this is Corn Tassel by Legacy, 37 count, to go with these. Let me see, I can't do that. These silks, hold on. Oh, there we go. These silks, this is for Sally Spencer, the download from
Little Gem.
Across the Sea. Yes, the Little Gem.
That's beautiful.
Beautiful. It's
very pretty.
Let me hold them up.
Ooh, like nice.
That. Very nice.
And I ordered it from Hoop and Frame, and they sent a little tiny sample of another color called Heron Gray.
Beautiful.
I thought that was really nice, so you can kind of see what it looks like. I think I might need that sometime in my life. So
beautiful.
Anyway, that's all I got this week.
Hey,
very good.
You know how we all kind of joined the linen club from Nancy Turner, Victorian Motto? Well, that one that the last one that you got, it's kind of a grayish tint, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I was thinking, you know what would be really good for that? Grace Bridges.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Have you done that, Carol?
No, I haven't kidded.
Hashtag I haven't kidded.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Hashtag
like
Carol has it kidded.
I don't like to decide I'm going to do something and it's at a time and then I realize I can't get to the store. I don't have all the floss. So if it's kitted, it's like ready to go.
Well, we heartily endorse that way of life.
Yes. Yes. You have it ready in your basket.
Yes.
That's right.
Or like, what if you wanted to start it today?
Right.
Right.
That's right.
Right.
That's the one that.
So what are you working on, Carol?
She's not telling us because she's doing her own Floss Tube, remember?
No, I will tell you
okay.
that I'm working on
that's
yesterday.
right. Okay, sorry.
No, that's okay. I'm working on Jane Baxter. I'll show it in my video. Yeah.
Okay.
But I really need to do my over one on Esther, Edison, whatever. And I prefer to do that during the day, you know, where I have better light than my normal nighttime stitching. So I may work on that this afternoon.
Okay.
Yeah, I have to gear up for that.
So when we decided that we were going to have our special guest, Miss Carol, very special guest, we thought, what can we like do? Well, you know how last week we did our Mania picks. Well, Brenda had a really good idea. We're going to do a Fantasy Mania 10 Blackbird projects, and we're each going to show 10. So, woohoo! That's going to be
woohoo. I've got
Yeah.
some oldies too.
Oh, good. Okay. So maybe we can go like in a round robin way. And we can start with our guest. Carol, what's one of your first ones?
Well, this one is was in a magazine. It's called Land of the Free.
Oh, yeah. That's a good one.
I like that one, yes.
The magazine is 2011 cross stitch and needlework. That's what it looks like on the front. And this is only, if you can believe it, it's in centimeters. That's weird. But if you do it on 32 count, it's only 5 by 5. So, I mean, really, why haven't I done this? But the interesting thing about this is it calls for Belsois silks.
Wow.
So for a little tiny piece, this is, and I've had this kitted with these Belsois, and I forgot. And it's like, oh my goodness, I need to do this, if nothing else, to get these back into the stash. And I have a piece of something here. I think it's not 32 count. It might be 40 even, which means it'll be really tiny, but it's like a parchment type. So that's a definite got to do it. It's dated 2011, so 9 years is long enough for it
to languish.
Yeah, I was going to say like fine wine, you know. Has to have its time to mellow.
Yeah, so
Anyway.
that'll be interesting to see it come to life.
Yeah, and it'll be really simple. It's just a matter of sitting down and doing it.
Right,
so.
right.
What do you got?
That would be my Blackbird, and mine are going to be all patriotic.
Oh, good.
Oh,
Great
a theme
idea.
within a theme. Love it.
Well, going toward Memorial Day and 4th of July, I thought, oh, I'll pick that. So, okay, who's next?
Brenda.
Okay. Well, I don't know if anyone saw or watches, if not, you should, Kindred Stitcher, Lisa Smith. She posted a floss tube. She posted on Instagram. These.
Oh, yeah.
Done.
Fabulous.
Right. Yes. When I finish that Stacy Nash, I have 4 more to do. Here's the fabric for them. They're all kitted. And here's the threads. I need to finish up the 4 so that I can have them. Her display was wonderful. And they're simple, they're easy, and get it done. So
don't you have that cloche?
Beautiful Instagram. Yes, I have the cloche. So, and they're easy. They're nice little simple things. Why I didn't finish them, I don't know. So anyways, Joy finished them just like they were done in the book. So
very cool. Very cool.
That's my first one. So.
Okay. My first one is.
What about you, Laura?
My first one is a surprise. I didn't tell you guys about this yet, but there is a lovely lady in Michigan named Pat, and she sent me, it came yesterday in the mail, some Blackbird design books. She said she likes watching our floss tube, and she said Brenda has like all these old ones and you don't have all the old ones, and here's some that I'm done with and I'm passing on to you. So can you imagine?
Wow. No.
Were you excited?
Yeah. Yeah. Mike was like trying to watch something or, for us to watch. I'm like, well, hold on. I'm going to need about an hour here to decompress. I mean, this package was amazing. And
okay, let's see.
Okay.
How very sweet. How very
that
sweet.
was Pat. Thank you, Pat. Thank you.
It's those
Very
Michigan people.
Yes. I forgot to tell Pat, I was born in Holland, Michigan. So there.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
Anyway, look what was.
Oh, that's a classic.
I know.
Very hard to find.
Yeah.
You can't find that.
And I wanted it real bad too. So this was like, oh,
that's gold.
This is gold, baby. This is gold, baby. And this one, look at this.
Yes.
Beautiful.
Beautiful. Mm-hmm.
Have you? Yeah.
Beautiful.
So that'll be number 1 for my picks. It's called
Very nice.
A Tulip and Star Pin Keep.
Very nice.
Very nice.
Very nice.
I don't even remember that being in that book, but
I know.
Yeah, very nice.
Yeah. So
great.
And just as an extra added bonus, I've always wanted to do this.
I did do that.
Did you?
Oh, did you?
The called for?
I think it calls for a Karen, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
I did a different Karen.
Okay.
It must be in my hallway. I did a different Karen.
Yeah, it calls for kelp.
Yeah, I was at my
okay.
sister's and I couldn't find it at her local shop, so I did a different one that's still purples and kind of greens, and it's very pretty. And it goes really fast.
This was exciting, to say the least.
Very exciting. Very,
Absolutely.
very exciting.
Yeah. So I'm just going to hold it to my chest all day.
Okay.
All right, Carol.
This is another one. Patriotic. I don't actually have this kitted, but it's I love this. It's called America the Beautiful, obviously.
I love it. I love it. It's an older one too, isn't it?
Yeah, it's very old. I think this is when they might have done their own printing and everything. It's 203 by 163.
Okay.
They do it on Creek Bed Brown by R&R.
Oh, that's pretty.
But I thought Winter Brew would be pretty too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Winter Brew would be good.
I love the flag with the rose.
Yeah, gorgeous. So
Very
something
nice.
I don't have kitted. Just mark that on your.
I know. Just a moment, please. Hold, please, while I write this down. All fun stuff. Okay, my next one is a real old one, and I'm sure I know Carol's done this. And
Maybe
that.
not.
Oh
yeah.
I love that. This is their second loose feathers one. I have it. It came kitted with the. It's like 28 count or something.
Look,
yeah, 28 count brown bindi. And oh yeah, look at that, Carol. Did you do it on the called for?
I'm sure I did.
Okay.
Is that a loose feathers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Number 2 is the second one. Yep. Here are the colors that it came with. These are vintage colors.
Beautiful.
I mean, but their palette hasn't changed. I mean, look at it's still pretty. You can tell that's
classic.
Yeah, and I have the fabric because when I got these, she kitted them with the fabric. So here's the fabric. I won't.
They did mine 2004.
I'll do it
I'm
on
not sure when
else.
it came out. Oh, that's beautiful.
Let me see. 2003.
Yeah, very pretty.
Anyhow, sorry that you can't get it, but maybe they'll put it in a book someday. You know, a recap of all their loose feathers or something.
That would be nice, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I love that. I need to leave this out.
That's one of those
Laura.
Let me just say one thing, and then I won't interrupt anymore.
Release the floor.
No.
That's a promise I won't keep. But anyway, I can actually remember stitching that sitting in the car when my son was 14, waiting for him to get done with baseball practice. It's just weird how you have those snapshots in your mind. Yep. And I can remember sitting there stitching that. And it's just weird that most things you don't remember specific where you were or when you stitched it. But anyway, go ahead, Laura. I'm sorry.
You were the coolest mother waiting for her son there. I'll tell you that, right?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Okay, I just found this little one this morning. Dear friend, isn't that just...
Oh, yeah.
Is that a reward of merit?
Yeah.
I like that. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's very nice.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I have that one. I have a lot of Reward of Merit, but I don't have them all. Do you have them all, Brenda?
And I wasn't buying them because they were Blackbird at the time. I was just buying them because I liked them.
Yeah.
And, now we just buy all the Blackbird, right?
What are you going to stitch it on, Laura?
That's a good question. Now I'm in my 40 phase, so
Yeah.
it would probably be pretty small, wouldn't it?
It'd make a really, really darling drum.
Yeah. Or like a needle roll if it's really small. It'd be really pretty.
Mm-hmm. A needle roll would be really nice with a nice roll pin cushion on the ends. They have in their sewing club book. They have a needle roll like that has a roll pin cushion on the ends.
Oh, that's getting my heart going. They did it on 30 count. Could you do it a little higher and still get that? Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh boy. Okay. Thank you.
Decisions.
Thank you.
Okay, Carol.
Am I up again?
Yep.
You're up.
Another old one. This is just called America.
Oh, I don't think I have that one. I love that. Yeah.
This is, and actually it almost looks like needlepoint because it's all filled in here.
Oh, wow. It looks like quilt.
Yeah, that's why one of the reasons
almost.
I really liked it, because it looked like quilts.
Yeah.
But it's just called America here, right here. Yeah, it's old. It's
Okay. Yeah.
I don't even see a date on it actually.
Oh, wow.
It's from the 40s.
Yeah. I love it though. I think it's really pretty.
I love it. Yes. Do you have it kitted or no?
I don't.
Ah.
And it really doesn't matter what it's done on because the whole thing is full coverage. So, you could do it on any kind of gray kind of color.
Right. Right.
And it only calls for DMC. So get that. It probably came out before they were using a lot of their colored flosses. I mean, overdyes.
Yeah.
It's stitched on 10 count canvas. Isn't that interesting?
That is. I wonder if they did. Yeah. Wow.
But it's done like, I mean, it's crosses. It's not just like, needlepoint
basket weave or whatever.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I've seen it done. It's gorgeous. It's stunning.
It does. I love the flag. You could just do the flag, really.
Oh, yeah, you could.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So anyway, from the vault.
As we were talking, the lovely people at Zoom told me that we're running out of time for this meeting. So I'm going to suggest that we have part A and part B.
Okay.
Good.
Which means that we'll have to stop for a minute and I'll just call you back in a minute.
Okay.
All right. So I'll see you in a minute.
And it's Brenda's turn.
It's Brenda's turn. Okay.
Okay.
Don't forget whose turn it is.
Bye.
Okay. See you in a minute.